Sophie's heart raced as she heard the unsettling noise again. Huddled in Ethan's old Jeep, parked on a deserted path somewhere in the Grand Canyon, she whispered, "Did you hear that?" Ethan, who had been fiddling with the useless GPS, froze. Outside, the early morning sun was just beginning to light up the vast, rugged landscape of Arizona. Rewind to 24 hours earlier. The excitement was palpable as they left Phoenix, the city fading into the distance behind them. Ethan's Jeep, loaded with camping gear, symbolized the adventure that lay ahead. Their journey was filled with laughter and stories, old music playing from the car speakers, creating a soundtrack to their escapade. In Flagstaff, they stopped at a quaint diner. The aroma of pancakes and coffee filled the air as they bantered over a hearty breakfast. Refueled and eager, they continued towards the Grand Canyon, a destination they had talked about visiting since childhood. The turn of events began near the canyon. Confronted with a fork in the road, they chose the less traveled path, driven by Ethan's adventurous spirit. This decision led them away from the popular tourist route into uncharted territories of the canyon. As the scenery grew wilder, their excitement slowly turned into apprehension. They were lost, with no cell reception, and the sun was setting. They set up camp, trying to keep their spirits high with stories and laughter. But as the darkness enveloped them, strange noises pierced the silence of the night, unsettling both Ethan and Sophie. Now back in the Jeep, the eerie whisper returned, more pronounced. The early morning light did little to dispel the sense of foreboding that hung in the air. "We need to find our way back," Ethan said, his voice tense. They packed up quickly, determined to retrace their steps. For days, they navigated through the labyrinth of the canyon, conserving their supplies and battling the overwhelming sense of isolation. The whispers seemed to follow them, a constant reminder that they were not alone in this vast wilderness. On the 10th day, when hope seemed faint, the sound of a helicopter echoed through the canyon. It was a search party, dispatched after they were reported missing. The relief was immense as they were airlifted to safety. Back in civilization, they learned about the history of the whispers that haunted their journey. 20 years ago, a hiker had vanished in the same area of the Grand Canyon, where Ethan and Sophie had lost their way. The hiker's story had become a local legend, a tale of a wandering spirit lost in the endless canyons. The experience left Ethan and Sophie with more than just a story of survival. It gave them a brush with the unexplained, a mystery that lingered long after their rescue.